Hi, I'm Peter Haddock, and I'm here with Laura Baker-Lacey from National Highways. And folks, this is something completely different for me. We've got a competition. And no, it's not to win a digger, folks, or anything like that. It's actually to win an opportunity to make our roads better and the experience of going through the roadworks that we need to upgrade and keep us on the road a lot better. And I've got Laura here with me today because, Laura, this competition is something really cool. We're disrupting things. We're asking people to come and say, hey, let's change the way National Highways are doing things as an organisation. I'm blown away about it. Laura, tell me more. There's money involved, there's help involved, but it's all going to be for the good of us on the roads when we have to have that roadwork experience that everybody dreads. Tell me a bit about the whole competition.
Okay, so yes, you're absolutely right. It is about disrupting things. It is about looking for something different. So what we're looking for is we're looking for ideas on how to improve roadworks. So that's for the people who drive through the roadworks, or it could be for the communities who live by the side of the road. It could be stakeholders or businesses who are impacted by our roadworks. But what we want is we want something that we haven't thought about. We want something that we haven't trialed, something that is completely different. So we're looking really for the really bold ideas. We're asking people to be brave. We're asking people to push the boundaries. And what we're doing is we're saying to them, right, we're working with a company called Connected Places Catapult, and they are going to really help and support these people. So people apply, and then we will pick 10 winners. And those winners will be given £15,000 to develop a feasibility report, and they'll be supported by CPC and by National Highways to help them, because we've got experience in how to think about scaling something up, because you might have an incredible idea but not be sure how to make it work on a much bigger scale. So we'll provide that support and that advice to people, and then from that we will pick some winners, and from that they will be able to apply for funding to put it to a live trial on the road network. So it's taking it all the way from concept to actual deployment on the road.
And this is really fascinating, folks, because what this is about, it's also about saying those people that would never think or dream of working with National Highways because they couldn't go through all the rigmarole and all the stuff that they think they have to go through. You're
Mhm.
almost like scared to even approach a big organization. What you're saying is absolutely no. We're changing that. We're throwing that out of the door, and we're asking people, yes, your own supply chain already, because people can have good ideas there,
Mhm.
but we're also encouraging people to say, if you have a good idea, if you're a disruptor, if you're a thinker, if you are somebody that's literally got ideas coming out of your head, come and talk to us about it. So what do people actually have to do to get involved in this, and how can they get through the process that they're just going, hey, I've got this great idea, here it is?
So essentially what we're asking people to do, and you're absolutely right what you said before, is this isn't just about our standard supply chain. We have a great supply chain, but actually we are looking for the much kind of smaller businesses, so small to medium enterprises, one person bands, whatever it might be, somebody at university in their bedroom, somebody, who's just thinking things up. So it is very much about looking outside of the norm for what we want to do, because it's really important that people can engage with us, because you're absolutely right. Again, big company, not quite sure how to approach this, not quite sure who I speak to, or how do I get involved with this. So for us, this is just so important to be able to say to people, actually, you don't have to be a big flashy company. That doesn't matter to us at all. What we're really interested in is actually what you've got. So what we're looking at is very much, we've got information on our website, and it will take people through step by step what they have to do. And from that, they can then fill out the application form, they can read all the information. We've got an inbox so people can contact us, if they've got questions or queries, because there might be something they're not quite sure of. So we're trying to make it simple in terms of people being able to contact us. But what we're also trying to do is to ensure that once we have chosen the 10 winners, that they're not just left on their own to their own devices, that they are supported then through that process. And because I think that's really important, you could have a brilliant idea, but actually you need that support to be able to work through it. So we'll make sure we provide that as well.
And that's why I love the partner that you're dealing with, the Connected Places Catapult. Boom!
Yes.
You know, they're basically their job. It's in the words, Connected Places Catapult. You know, they're basically there to really take that idea, take the person or the individual, the team, whatever it may be, through the process and accelerate them like a catapult does through that process, help them on the way so that they can actually come to you and go, right, we're ready for testing.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what's the scenario then? When's the competition closing? What do people need to do? Where do they go? I'll put a link of this all in the description anyway. And when will we see some results coming from this?
So the competition closes on the 9th of October. And in January 2023, we will pick the winners. And what we'll make sure that we do is once we've picked the winners, because the way that we're funding this competition is slightly different from normal as well. So we have something called designated funds, which is a ring-fenced set of money, which is all about how we can do things slightly differently that benefit our communities, that benefit the environment. So we're using a very specific kind of pot of money, as it were. So what we'll do is once we've picked the winners, we will obviously get in touch with all those people, have conversations with them. And like you said, Connected Places Catapult have so much experience working across, particularly SMEs, in how to bring those ideas forward and really how to work it through. So from January, winners will be announced. That we will obviously contact them, we'll work with them as well as CPC, and we'll give them that guidance so that they can develop their feasibility report. And from that, we'll put those through live customer trials, because it's really important that this benefits the people who use the road or the people who are impacted by our roadworks. So we're not, just doing this just for fun, even though it is fun. We are doing it so that we can make a positive difference to people as well.
And that's why, folks, when you go to the link that I'm going to put in the bottom of this chat, it says these words, folks: hunt for innovations to ease pain of roadworks. It can't be simpler than that. But it is so broad, it is so open that anybody can come and have a go. And that's why I wanted to get in touch with the team when I found out that this was going on and speak to you, Laura, because I believe there's some clever people out there that are in my audience and beyond that can really do that hunt. And once you've done the hunt, folks, once you've thought about the ideas, then the pain is taken away from you as well, because we've got the catapult team, we've got national highways, and therefore they're all going to help you through that pain process of getting it all together so that fundamentally we can have ideas that come to life and do what we all want them to do: ease the pain of roadworks. We've all been there, folks, and we'll all be there in the future. But hopefully innovations that come from this and the team led by Laura will actually help us get ease of that little bit of pain. Laura, it's been wonderful to talk to you. I love the idea of hunting for innovations, and I love the idea of taking the pain away. Cheers.
Thank you.